It has been a long, stressful last 48 hours, boys. You know, we've been out here, you know, in the shop, getting the shop cleaned up, getting the merch, getting everything done. Y'all have been sticking up with that. We got No Prep King Season 5, the remainder of the season starting back up in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Y'all have seen that we have shipped the motor off to have it completely redone. Everything changed inside of it. We have sent the car over to Cameron Johnson's Race Cars, got everything fixed on it, sent it down to the body shop down south, got all the body work done, and changed the color. So in today's video, we are going to reveal the color to y'all. I can't wait. It came out a lot better than I expected it. Not that it had nothing to do with the shop. The shop always does phenomenal work for me, but there's no car out there that has this color. So I didn't know exactly how it would look, and inside their shop it looked beautiful, and even out in the sun it looks 100 times better. So I'm happy we went with this thing. There's a lot of people that's been commenting on all my social medias talking about they know what color it is, and it's gonna be white and blah blah blah, and I was happy to be able to interact with people, and I can't wait to actually show y'all. So we're gonna head into the shop real quick. Today we are putting the motor back in the car. We are getting the rear center section out, put a new rear center section in. Shout out to Quick Performance. We picked them up just before the Texas race, and now they will be setting up all our rear gears and getting us set up for the remainder of the season and moving on into the next year and next season. So shout out to them guys for getting our center sections and everything ready for us. So we're going to put that in the car. We got to get the engine in the car, got to get the blower back on top of it, got to get everything wired back up, and possibly by the end of this video we'll be able to fire prenup up with the new color, with the new combo, and get ready for testing coming up this week. So as you can see, I went down south, I picked up the car. Mike did a phenomenal job. There's some stuff that we got to finish on it, but while I was gone, Kyle, my dad, Brian, they got the shop cleaned up. Look, it looks beautiful. We got the new pit mat down. Shout out to Pit Mat USA for getting us our pit mats. We got a pit mat now that will stay inside the shop, and we got a pit mat that will go inside our race rig. Everything is starting to come together, getting ready for the back half of this season 5. And now I'm just sitting here looking at the car, and I'll tell you what, dude, I can't stop smiling. It came out beautiful. I can't wait to get the motor in it, the exhaust on it, get everything 100% ready with the wheels on it, and get it put on the ground so we can get this thing fired up and see what we got to do to be able to get ready to go testing. We got to go through, we got to cut all the zip ties, but we got all the wiring back in the car. It's all ready to go. We got this one over here, it's hanging because we got to put a regulator over here. That's our fuel pressure sensor, and there's some little miscellaneous stuff. Once we get the motor in the car, like the starter wire back there, our O2s for on the exhaust, and getting everything done, then we will finalize all the wiring. But before we show y'all the color real quick, we got Big Daddy Brian right here. Done already cleaned the shop up. Look at that thing, dude. B, look at our Snap-on toolbox.
Dude, I think special.
Open up, look at the tools. They were on my tail about the Harbor Freight tools. I told them I'm not too good to work on Harbor Freight tools.
Well, no, but I mean, hey, Harbor Freight's nice. I mean,
lifetime warranty.
I mean,
look how beautiful that is.
Put it this way: you break it. Look, there's a Harbor Freight 2 miles up the road,
and it's lifetime.
The Snap-on guy. You break your shit here on the weekend. When
you gotta wait.
What, 2 weeks when you see the Snap-on guy next? That's bullshit. Drive up to the Harbor Freight dealer, boom, get your new socket.
And it's like a third of the price.
Yeah, and then, but now, hey, I gotta say, it's always nice to have some good Snap-on wrenches.
Yeah.
You know, good Snap-on wrench, fits on that bolt, nut, whatever you need real nice. The Harbor Freight, has a little wiggle to it, but
yeah,
hey, we'll be all right.
We pick and choose our battles on what we want to work with.
Hey, I like it. Got some tools in the shop now. We ain't got to run back and forth to the race rig, out to the shop, back to the race rig. You got to love it.
And we're going to continue making the shop bigger and better.
I really like the color of the toolbox too.
Yeah.
You know, the color of the toolbox is real nice. I mean, I like it.
We got some other things we got to do to finish finalizing the shop, and then we're going to get the podcast studio over here. We got to get the wall built over there to be able to put the names on. Yes, that's right. You can put your name on inside the shop if you head over to www.justinswanstrom69.com.
Hey, you're talking about this wall deal, you know? Man, you got a perfect wall right there on the door. I mean,
Put the names on the door?
why don't you put them right there on the door? I mean, you got a perfect wall right there.
Yeah, then we ain't got to build a wall.
Yeah, you got to build a wall.
It ain't like the door's going anywhere.
No, the door's there forever.
So we might just put all the names on the door.
Yeah, I like that idea.
I think that's what we'll do. Oh, yeah. Head over to www.justinswanstrom69.com.
Not the 69.com.
Yeah, there's an option over there that you can have your name inside the shop that will stay there forever.
That's 69.com.
I think it's time to show them the color.
You want to see the color already?
I love the color. What do you think about the color?
I'm really stoked about the color myself.
Kyle don't like the color.
Yeah, he said he's growing on it though. So, but I like the color. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, honestly,
Kyle looks like that 55-year-old man. If he had some New Balances on, like he just went out there and mowed the grass. Look at that beer belly he's got on.
Oh, he's got the beer belly kicking, but that ain't a beer belly on Kyle, because Kyle don't drink beer.
That's because he's in a relationship now.
That's a chicken nugget belly right there.
It's because he's in a relationship. He's feeling healthy. That's good. I'm good. I'm happy for him.
He's got the chicken nugget belly.
Chicken nugget belly.
Chicken nugget belly.
I think it's time to show him the color. But what do you think about the color?
I like it a lot. I think.
Have you seen a car this color?
Well, yeah, I have. I mean,
where?
I mean, foreign car racing stuff.
No, I'm talking about race car.
Like a drag car. No,
like a
I've never
drag car.
seen a drag car that color, but I've seen a race car that color.
There you go.
You know, road racing cars. You know, that kind of thing. So,
I like it. It came
like
out good.
out on the Formula One circuit. You know, those kind of cars. Yeah.
All right, I think it's enough talking. Let's go ahead and show the car.
I hope they ain't disappointed, because I wasn't disappointed. When I opened the trailer this morning, I was like, damn, that thing looks good, man. So, can't wait to shine up on that thing. Go ahead, bust it around. Shit.
All right, so y'all have been waiting. It looks beautiful. Brian will even let you tell you it looks beautiful.
Ooh-wee.
So we're going to do a quick walk around real quick. B, give me 1 second. Just stay right there. Y'all do realize that fan is loud for no reason, that it don't put no air out past the 6 inches that's on the front of the fucking screen. At least these other fans, they put out something. I have realized that fan there is completely useless, but only to be loud. But anyways, let's take you around the car real quick. Let's go ahead and show. Brian, just go ahead and pan.
Go ahead, pan it.
Just go ahead and do it.
Here we go. Woo-wee. Look at that pretty thing right there, son.
Go ahead and pick up high and get the hood over there.
Boy, I'm going to have to get my step over there to get the roof. But man, oh man, look at that thing. Hell yeah. All right, let me get my step. Get up top. Got the old SG logo up there. Hell yeah.
Y'all know we like to talk about our sponsors. Our sponsors is what keeps us going and keeps it racing. And I have been able to build pretty good relationships with all these companies. First off, foremost, Todd, Hormone Logics. He's our main sponsor. He gets the most real estate on the car. But without him, I really wouldn't even be able to race this season. And I'm 100% honest when I say that even after the wreck, he came on board at the beginning of the year, helped me out to get started. But when the wreck happened, he was right there behind me. He made sure whatever we had to do, if he was able to help, he was able to help. So we got Hormone Logics, and their link is in the description down below. I am on Hormone Logics, and I can tell you right now, and Brian probably even tell you, my whole demeanor and everything. I got so much energy now. I'm actually down 22 pounds. Y'all know I've been going to the gym, having fun with it, and I'm past the point now where I actually enjoy going to the gym and having fun. So I'm down 22 pounds, so yes, it does work. He finally talked me in to start taking it and start doing it, and, 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 They gave us all our titanium for our cars to be able to get nice and light because I am a heavier driver. Most of your drivers are, 150, 200 pounds, and then you got, Lizzie Musey. She's 120 pounds out there. So me being a heavier driver, we got to come up with ways to be able to get the car lighter. So we have titanium firewall, titanium pedals, titanium steering column, titanium A-arms, titanium
Steering wheel.
Titanium floor, like anything that we can get titanium, those guys provide it for us. We come back here towards the back. Even though everybody thinks I get it for free and I don't pay my bills, trust me, I pay every bill that comes through. I am no better than the next customer. But Cameron Johnson Race Cars. Cameron, he goes over the top and he makes sure that I have everything to be able to stay out in front and do well. So there is times, I agree, he'll put me in front of other people, but we have built such a great relationship and I have put the car out there, I think, good enough to be able to give him some business and keep selling parts. And if y'all head over to his website, you can order all your parts, and he's actually coming up with more parts for your daily driver stuff. So that stuff's coming out soon. We're gonna be working together to try to get parts out towards y'all. But without Cameron Johnson Race Cars and the chassis shop, we wouldn't even be able to do this. But if you roll right over to the window, we'll go ahead and talk about our sponsors in the rear real quick. We got Peace Avenue Smoke Shop. They've been with us for 2 years now. So they've been with us for 2 years now. We got DynoCom. We just picked them up yesterday. Gosh, yes. So they are out of Texas. Y'all know Brian, Bribec Group.
Oh, Bribec Group.
Bribec Group. Great guy right there.
Great dude.
Picked up Quick Performance right before Texas. They're the ones that does our rear center sections. So you got Bribec Group, you got Proline, Mark Menscer, Atomizer, Stabbing Designs, and if you roll up to the other side, you'll have PMS Suspension, Modern Racing, Mark Mickey Transmissions, Wallace Driveshafts, and also DynoCom again. We're actually thinking about putting the car on one of their hub dynos, so we're in the talks about doing that. And then if you look at the back wing, you got the SG.
Come on, right over there.
Yeah.
Oh,
on both sides of the car, SG.
Oh, yeah.
And then our final sponsor is Swangang, and it's on.
Up top. Right up on top.
So we're out here today. We are going to be putting the motor and everything back in the car, getting 100% ready.
Don't forget about the hood over here. We got some more sponsors.
VP Racing. Y'all know VP is the only products that we run in the car. When we get it on the car, we'll show y'all a little bit better, but you get to see the grill and everything. You just can't see it right now because of the way it's set up. But VP, we run their fuel, we run their oil, we run their rear gear oil, we use their brake clean. All the cleaning supplies to be able to clean the car, we use VP. We're getting another shipment in here soon, and we wouldn't be able to run without all these amazing sponsors and help. My team puts in a lot of work, I put in a lot of work, my dad puts in a lot of work, but my sponsors are behind me 110%, and I love working with people that have the same drive and determination to be able to go out there and win. We had a pretty rough first start of the season, but we'll see how it goes the second half. Show the boys and girls what you got.
Got me some Swangang water.
Quality H2O.
Quality H2O.
Look at that right there.
And then
We're gonna start bringing that on to the trips to us. You'll get it at the racetrack, or you can buy it online on the merch store.
And then it's got the cool little
QR code.
QR code.
It sends us all our credentials for all our social medias and everything they can need to know.
Yep. Right to the 69.com.
And that came right out of our spring right here in our backyard.
Zephyrhills.
Zephyrhills. Will you give me one? While he's doing that, guys, we just set up the rear on the car. Got that all set up. The only thing we got to do is just measure from left to right and change the wishbone a little bit. And then we're coming up here to the front of the car because the Proline motor, which is over there on the other side of the shop, that is what we are going to shove down inside the frame rails so we can get everything buttoned back up. And once we do that, then we will start working on getting everything hooked up to be able to fire it up.
Nice and cold. H2O in the house.
Nice and cold. Ah, Lee, look at that right there. Man. I thought you were going to cut them.
Well, I'm letting them cook. They're still cooking. I'll cut them up as you eat them, but I'm letting them cook.
Mike, what you got going on over there? You get some shit done or no? No. We get some stuff done over here.
Yeah, right. It's the same as what it did on that.
We got the whole rear end set up. The whole rear end set up.
Nothing has really changed.
What do you mean?
I was thinking that same
The whole
thing.
rear end was out of whack.
I was like, what the Bohr?
Yeah. That's why we were going left and right. We were going left and right, but now we're getting that. Then we're going to start throwing this converter and this engine in here. I like the color though. What do you think about the color?
I really like it.
When it's all together and you got the blower hanging out the front, it's going to look awesome.
Oh, I didn't realize. Okay, I like it a lot better now.
What?
I didn't realize it had the sparkle to it.
Yeah, you put it out in the sun, it looks real good.
I thought you just had a matte fucking highlight green going on. I thought you were trying to look like a safety vest out there. So,
Hey, you're a big asshole.
it looks, I
think
like
it's
it a lot better now. I was asking Dad this morning. I was like, I didn't think like a prettier green if he was going with a matte green. But now I see the sparkle. It looks a lot better now.
Hey, but the one dude on the comment section guessed it.
I told you, there's only one person that's guessed it right. So we're going to get them hooked up. He guessed the exact color.
He said it's gonna look just like the toolbox.
No. I've seen that comment. No. There's only one guy that commented the exact name of the color. Yeah, so we screenshotted him, but I couldn't let it out there because then everybody would have known. We held this down for a while. Hell, there was a lot of people that didn't. Kyle, none of them even knew about it.
About the big ribs.
Yeah, now we got ribs in the shop.
I had to put them bitches on the fast burner.
So we got the Mark Mickey converter up inside the car, as you can see right here. We are testing a new converter, so yes, it looks brand new because it is brand new. We are getting the motor picked up right now at the forklift, and then we're gonna go ahead and set her inside the car, start buttoning everything up. We still gotta bleed the brake, we still gotta align the steering. We did change the steering. Y'all have heard me complain about it. I've actually been complaining about it to Cameron, and I finally just told him, I said, listen, I want to take the titanium shaft out of the car. I don't know if it's flexing or doing whatever. We also have been in 2 wrecks, but we put a full chromoly shaft in there. We changed the rack on the front end. The steering is a little bit stiffer, but it's okay. It's still able to be driven, and we're going to go ahead and move forward and figure out if we can fix the steering problem. But in about 10-15 minutes, we should have the motor inside the car set up, and then me and Kyle are going to run through, start buttoning everything up, getting it ready, and figuring out where we're going to go from there.
Good. Come on. Come in. Give me 1 second, Dad. Hold on. All right. Come on. You have to watch that time right now. Come on. Your dial pin is, you know where your dial pin's at? Hold on. Mine's right here. Hold up, Dad. Hold up. Find your dial pin. I can't see. No, it's not right there. That's your dial pin. All right. Go forward a little bit. Oh. Go down. 1 second. Come on, come down, come down. Come on. Now you got some kind of over about fuel pump or something. All right, come forward. Oh. Down. Oh. Oh. Kyle, I think I see some wires over there behind your motor plate. Your motor plate right here. Just give me 1 minute, Dad. Hold on. All right, push. Yeah, push on. There you go, Dad. Hold on there. All right. What is the nuts for the transmission? Just like a glove.
Once you have all the right parts in the right shop, it just fucking
Just
goes
like
through nice and easy.
like a glove.
Just had a good operator on this one.
Tell him, Big Conan. Shoot right in there, huh?
What I was saying, if you take like a ball hitch I've seen that. That's what like Proline or whatever. Just blow a hole in it and put a ball hitch. Then it would never be able to slide, and you could use the forklift to move trailers and stuff around. But now we're gonna do that. So then we're gonna get the fuel cell back in. We're gonna get the blower sticking up on top of it. I think the color's gonna look good with the blower hanging out of it. Oh, yeah. And yes, guys, I have black wheels. I just don't know which one's gonna look better, either the chrome wheels or the black wheels. RC sent us wheels. Look at over there, B. Look at the wheels, RC. RC Comp, they sent us wheels. They got us all set up, but just don't know what route we're gonna go yet. Chrome. RC. Over at Cameron's, y'all know that we got a new brake system deal, and we got a new steering shaft in the car. They got the new updated stuff they've been putting on the new cars. And Kyle, what you think about new steering shaft?
I don't have to take it off to put the exhaust on anymore. So good job, Cameron.
So we're good there.
3 tries later, he got it.
3 tries later, he was able to succeed.
He did it.
But and then also we got the reservoir. That's what that's called, right?
It's the brake fluid reservoir.
Brake fluid reservoir. I remember that from my CDL test. So we got this new update inside here to be in the car. It gives you more room down there at the bottom. While Kyle and Brian are over here messing with this, I am going to be over here messing with our screw blower. Shout out to PSI. Chelsea, he got me all situated, got everything where it needs to be. It's looking brand new. It is ready to go. I am about to start assembling and putting it together. This will be my first time putting it together, but I already talked with him. He walked me through everything on how to fill it with oil, how to do everything we need to do. We're gonna have it together, and then we're gonna go ahead and put it on the car after that. Kyle, what you put in there?
Some gel penetrating lube.
Yeah, penetration.
Life's a lot easier when everything's lubed up.
So guys, what we gotta do is we just got to blow everything back. We do this before every fire up and before we go up for the first round. But we go ahead and lube it up. One thing you cannot do is you cannot over lube it. The lube is what will keep this blower living for as long as it can. So we make sure we get it nice and lubed up, and before we have any other issues. But now you got it lubed up. Now we're about to prime the oil. Prime the oil, we're getting far away. Brian, he's been running around the yard doing sprints and stuff. So we got the car fired up, but we have a little issue. We basically, there's an O-ring that goes on this black plate right here that is underneath the blower, in between the intake and the top of the blower. So has an O-ring on the bottom on the intake side. That black plate sits on top of it, and then there's an O-ring on top of the black plate where the blower sits on that. You don't have to put no silicone or anything on it, and it keeps everything sealed up. Well, we have taken this blower off a couple times these last 5-6 races we've been racing, and basically we have not destroyed the O-ring, but we flattened it out. So now it is basically not doing what it's supposed to do. So when we fired it up, it ran for a little bit, sounds phenomenal, but it started leaking fuel out because, you know, all this stuff back here, the mechanical has put so much fuel down inside there, and that blower is spinning and it's pressurizing the intake and everything so much, it's just pushing the fuel out, and there's very, very little clearance in there. So it pushed that out, but we're overnighting stuff. We're getting everything ready so we can keep testing, but we got it fired up. Everything seems to be working good, doing well. Now we got it back on the ground because I'm gonna go ahead and do the toe in and everything on the front steering. We got the rack centered. We got the new wheel inside the car with the buttons, and we're almost done with this deal. Kyle and Brian, they had to leave. I got my buddy Jared here. He's helping me. Once we go ahead and tow the front steering, get that 100% ready, tomorrow we should be getting the O-ring stuff, and then we will get that back on. We'll fire it up, do one more heat cycle because it is a brand new motor, and then we will get loaded up so we can head out to go testing. We got the steering all lined up. We got the wheel, everything square inside the car. Tomorrow we're gonna load up. We got her sitting back on the ground, as you can see, looking good. We're almost there. We're almost ready to go testing and go see what this pig will do. New motor, new setup, new converter in the car, new wrap, new everything about it, new blower. So we got a lot of new stuff, and let's see what we can do with it. But we're getting out of here. If you haven't done already, subscribe to the channel, turn that bell notification on, and keep sharing these videos, guys. That's what makes this thing grow. We're getting up there. We're past 69,000 subscribers now. I want to try to hit 100,000. That is my goal, is to hit 100,000 subscribers, and I can't do it without y'all. So if you haven't done it already, again, subscribe. If you want to go get some merch, we got new merch coming out with the new color at JustinSwanstrom69.com. That is www.JustinSwanstrom69.com. I'm Justin Swanstrom, and we are getting out of here. Peace.
Life is what you make it. I feel like a maze. I can't see a way out. I've been stacking face down off canvases I painted. I just spent the rain day on drip I can't afford, but that's the price I pay for the memories I'm making. I've been going places. I've been shaking hands for a chance to really make it. This life is so abrasive. Swangang.